Everybody, how are you doing? I am doing really good. I had a dentist appointment today, had a cleaning done. My teeth are doing great. Another visit with no cavities. So we've started into Christmas season, and so I like to put up a few decorations. I mean, you can see a snowflake back there. And then I like to put up I forgot to close them early. Yeah, maybe a little messy in there. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Little. I like to put there the little jingle bells, and over here I've got the stocking. Yeah, I guess I'd be the one that has to fill it, right? And then a few more snowflakes and stars in that. So, and then just put hooks up on my other wall, so I'd like to that's one, and that one's newer. I bought it this year. That one I've had the past couple of years. So yeah, I really enjoy Christmas, and I realize it's not about the gifts. I'd say, and I've like kids and my friends and family. I'd say, wish I could kind of tell them, enjoy this while you're young, because when you're older, you don't get gifts like that. Well, not that you really expect a lot of them in the first place. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to talk about two things. The first is that I've just how to explain it best. I didn't grow up a Jehovah's Witness, so I've had so I've been celebrating Christmas again these past few years and enjoying it very much. I also grew up celebrating Christmas, not born in. So I celebrated into my late teens. And it wasn't until I really started studying with Jehovah's Witnesses that I started to not celebrate Christmas, but I never developed a hatred for it. So I just had a recent experience, I would prefer not to say who it was exactly, but basically just really putting down my ex-JW, like the life, like how I used to not celebrate Christmas, and now I've gone back to it. Just basically how I just hurt their feelings by doing that, and they were just kind of mad about it. But and after that is I've already made my peace with them, so I'm quick to do that because I am a good person, and well, I don't like conflict. That's part of it. I don't like conflict, period. But I'm also one of those people that I do not believe hate and anger is the right way to go about solving things. I don't. I've always felt like that. You say stupid things when you're angry. Could apply a little bit to when you're really sad, but no, it applies a lot more when you're angry. But, I know one of the things I told him, it was what I believed at the time as a Jehovah's Witness. I was never out to directly hurt anybody. Looking back, I am more grateful to myself that I was actually more the type to not try to push my beliefs on other people. But, it's it like pushes me into like I was a Jehovah's Witness. That's in the past. Like I can't, and I've been out for like 5 years now, and that's in the past. So like I don't feel the need to directly stand up for myself like during the time I was a Jehovah's Witness. My initial more defensive reactions were just, well, I was still like, as a Jehovah's Witness, like for the most part, I was still in a very like sound state of mind. You're brainwashed, you're coerced as a Jehovah's Witness. Like, if there's anything I could say for them, like there's a lot of good people. There's a lot of good, honest-hearted, sincere people who are Jehovah's Witnesses. Like they're not all basket cases. And another thing I had said, I feel kind of silly about it, but it does have some truth to it. Not everything the Jehovah's Witnesses teach is ridiculous bullshit. Just the best examples off the top of my head I can think of are the smoking. Like smoking, even though the Bible doesn't specifically say cigarettes, there are still verses that I am in agreement with the verses that talk about, like don't defile your body. You're not showing respect for your body or for life by smoking. I think that can apply, but I'm not super proud of Jehovah's Witnesses, but it is part of my past, and if I will defend it in any way, it's not like I was walking around like a total idiot. It's not like I had a lobotomy. And yes, it just really stung me in the way of and it's like, oh man. But at the same time, it's like, I wish I had woken up and left sooner. But at the same time, I know I was still me for the most part. But it also made me just angrier, more determined in a good way, in that why I enjoy being an ex-Jehovah's Witness and making these videos. I need to, during the time I was a Jehovah's Witness, I would say I learned and observed that the majority of the members of Jehovah's Witnesses worldwide are definitely born in influence, family influence, is what I meant to say. Family influence, much more of that going on than the ones who like more like me, like came in on their own, like contacted, and like no family connected. Like all in all, it was easier for me to make my exit from the Jehovah's Witnesses. I still took it slow and it was still hard, but it was easier for me, and not having other family members involved in it, which just emphasizes how difficult it is for those who decide to leave that do have family members in it. Like sometimes I find it hard myself to think of like the pressures that are put under them, and I got to keep my voice going, because it's just I got to keep putting my voice out there, because leaving the Jehovah's Witnesses can be a very traumatic and stressful thing for others and for other people, like as one of my friends put it very well, we were very much more victims inside the Jehovah's Witnesses because we were lied to, but it was hard to see through. They had us under mind control and doing it very well. We were coerced, misled, had information held from us, but in a very deceptive and manipulative way that it's difficult to see through it, especially if you're born into that cult. And just a lot of sad stories. Like I want to keep putting my voice out there for the people who have left the Jehovah's Witnesses and still and are being punished by family members who were still in that just now refuse to talk to them because they have to apply the shunning, which they are taught is a loving thing, but it's actually very harmful, and it is sadly led to some who leave the Jehovah's Witnesses to commit suicide because they just can't take it, and that's very sad to hear about. My heart goes out to all those families. It should, if I could prevent all suicides, I would. It shouldn't have to come down to that. But like the Jehovah's Witnesses are liars. They're deceptive. They're holding their members in. It's just a group of men leading all those people, misleading all those people, I should say. It's my other thought, if XJWs like myself really were the ones lying and just like we just want to have fun and bad mouth, and our XJW movement is a bad movement, like no, because then the Watchtower, like with all their lawyers and whatever, they could have easily have shut us all down by now, but the very opposite is actually happening. If you look up news stories, there are several countries who have taken action against the Jehovah's Witnesses legally, based on their shunning policies, the no blood, the ones that end up dying because they can't take blood, refusing them government funds. And this, I send my praise to these countries because they're recognizing they're realizing what the Jehovah's Witnesses are really about, just destruction, control, and manipulation of their members. Like, hey, they've even manipulated and created their own Bible to fit their own beliefs. So there you go right there. So my involvement in the XJW community is a very positive thing. The way I see it, not a negative. It's not just, I don't see it as, to just complain all I want and or some people, like, come on, get on with your life. Well, no, I want to stay in the XJW community and keep putting my voice out there because I enjoy it's a great satisfaction to add my voice into the many out there to keep helping ones escape this evil cult. So, and although it's not a proud part of my past, it's taught me some good life lessons. Having an experience like that, when I look back on all the experiences, it wasn't all bad, but it wasn't all great either. I was not out of my mind. There were other, I know there was other stuff going on. It's deeper than that. So the second thing I just wanted to mention was that I found I saw online, it's made a suggestion of like what to do like with Christmas this month. It had said the book of Luke, the Bible book of Luke, read one chapter starting from December 1st through to Christmas Eve, and it can help you understand and appreciate just so much more of just like the reason for the season, keeping Christ in Christmas. So I'm gonna give that a shot, and I wanna do that. I think that would be a good thing to do. So just wanna thank you guys for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, feel free to comment too. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.